In a previous video, I did the snakeskin pattern paint on the Jackson Kelly. It almost turned out exactly how I had it pictured, but I added a third color to try to give it a little bit more depth and texture, and that color overpowered everything. So what did I do next? Hey everyone. So if you like watching me do this stuff and want to see me do more, please subscribe. I much appreciate that. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to just lightly sand to take some of the color off. And this will actually kind of almost make it look exactly like I wanted it to, but it will expose a mistake I should have made. And I should have sanded it before I did this with a 600 grit or something like that, because now it looks almost exactly how I envisioned it, but there are shiny and flat spots in the red underneath that, just depending on where the paint was, I was able to get to it or not. And that's just not going to work. So I did a little of this, a little of that with some sandpaper, a little wet sanding, stared at it for a week or two, and decided I'm just gonna start over again, and this time I'm gonna go a little bit more over the top, because life's short. Let's have fun and get crazy. You can see the where the gloss is still there, where the snakeskin paint was a little bit higher, and then where the red was sticking out, you can see where that was sanded off, and that wasn't going to look good with clear over it, so something had to be done. And here in a minute, we'll see what that was. Let's take it out in the sun real quick. This is what I had envisioned right here. So if you think I did something stupid, this is the exact effect I'm going for. It's just that when you look close in the light, you can see the spots that have been sanded and then the glossy spots. So here we go. I took it all the way down to red. I got the Bondo out and filled the two holes that I put in to try to move the strap around. And there was a factory blemish on the front where you could see the paint dip where the wings had been glued on to the neck through body, which is what that Bondo spot was. Here we are hitting it with the primer. Here we are sanding the primer. Kind of boring, so I tried not to put too much footage of it. Quick shot of me spraying some metal flake base coat. Here we go. Going back for the snakeskin pattern again. This time the laundry bag I used didn't quite stretch, so I wasn't happy with that. The first one stretched really well and actually looked good. But to counter that, you can see I did some kind of stripes on it. So it's kind of a tiger stripe snakeskin pattern. But just watch, just wait. See what happens here. The paint that I'm using is called Custom Cans. I ordered it off Amazon. And I was expecting more of a transparent candy paint. This wasn't really that transparent. The first little shot of blue I hit it with, I was like, oh. But I soldered on, and just watch. Just watch. Here you see me painting my fingernails blue. Oh, look, they weren't blue enough, so let's get some more on there. All right, let's pull it off. See what it looks like underneath. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of color under there. And we're getting ready to cover it with some red. Like I said, the fabric didn't stretch, so it's more of just a mesh pattern with tiger stripes. That's okay. Tell me what you think. How's it going so far? The Custom Cans blue is actually a really good looking color. And it definitely pops going over that silver. Pro tip, painting outside at night with some lights in your driveway is not the best place to paint. Go buy you a little shed or use your garage or something. Use a paint booth. I don't have one. So a lot of my painting is done outside. And observant people would probably say it shows. So here we are. Let's get ready for the next step. Here it comes. I was looking for more of a transparent red, more of a candy red, so that I could kind of build up the layers and strengthen the colors in areas, as I painted. But this worked. This worked okay. This turned out really good, actually, I think. And there you can see that. I can't even call it a snakeskin pattern, I don't think. But you can see the pattern of, where the mesh was. You can see paint floating all over our vehicles. Cameraman's finger. I believe this is the final coat going on. My light, I'm using one of those LED ring lights, selfie stick lights, whatever they are. But I've got a big 3-foot LED tube light attached to it up at the top. I didn't fast motion this part, just in case someone wanted to see the paint, or in case someone would watch me paint and give me some tips, because I'm open to learn new things. Because obviously I know what I'm doing, obviously. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's see what we've got going on here. Alright, fresh paint, waiting to dry. You see those stripes really pop. Quick shot of the clear coat going on. And look what we've got here. Let's do a little wet sanding. I believe I started with 1500 grit here. But there was a couple runs in the paint in the clear coat, so those runs I did kind of go back over with 1000. And in the end of this, there's a couple small minor errors, a couple boo-boos here and there. Get some compounds and some polish on it here. It'll wipe down. I'm not sure what stage this was actually. Here we go. Cloudy day. Can't really see it. It just looks red. Probably should have just left this part out. But I left this part in, and the next day when the sun was out, I took a little more shots. Yeah, see, you can see it there. You can also see, if you look at the front of the horn, you see a little piece of silver peeking through where I cut through the clear coat, but it was such a small area, I just left it. So inside on some lights. Check it out. I'm quite proud of myself. I think it looks freaking amazing. My lighting's not very good, and obviously I didn't wipe the smears and smudges off the back. Good one. Here we go, out in the sun. Look down at that lower horn real quick right here, and you'll see that silver poking out. So, that's it. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Did I do well? Is it your cup of tea? Did I take my silly idea and fix my mistakes and turn it into something that looks a lot better? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a great day.